ball coming in, guys. That's it, that's it. You can just hold it. Go, 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 go.
My name is John Chabot. I'm the president of First Assist. So First Assist started when I was playing with the Montreal Canadiens in 1983-84. I was hired by a group called the National Native Alcohol and Drug Abuse Program. And every summer I would travel to communities, talking to kids. It was just something that kind of I wanted to do. NADAP gave me that perfect vehicle to do it. In 2003, I was left playing. I had started coaching major junior hockey, but it wasn't fulfilling. And so I just started cold calling. Through NADAP, I had made some contacts, and I asked if they would like a hockey school or a sports camp. And through that sports camp and those visits, we would always go to the school and we'd talk to the kids about my trip and my voyage to where I was, to where I am, or I was that day. First Assist is a reincarnation or continuation of another not-for-profit, which was called Active Nation. Brent Kissel started this in the James Bay Cree area. It's been continued on by a man named Sean Rudy. He's been working now for 6 years in the community. He got there when they just started organizing their sports program, their broomball hockey program. Their graduation rate was under 20%. They started with kids who were just getting into high school. Their graduation went from under 20 to over 80% in 6 years. The graduation of those 80% are primarily kids that were in the program who understand that hockey is an addendum to this education that we're pushing so hard, and that if they do go to the school, they do get a chance to participate. It's the same idea that we've had since we started. We want to use education as a way to help kids make good decisions for themselves about themselves. As First Assist, as an Indigenous-run charity, it's part of the program. We want to work with the community to move them forward in a direction they want to go. And if you hear any healing process, any reconciliation conversation, it always goes back to our culture, our traditions, our language, and where we were to where we want to go. So to embrace that as a charity is important. As being a First Nations guy, it's easy. NHL has helped out a lot. So the name recognition brought the ability to get to these communities that maybe other people couldn't go. The cost of it can be exorbitant, and to get these kids the programming they deserve after being underfunded for so many years, I think it's the least we could do. And I think a lot of these people who are now stepping forward and funding programs like ours have seen the possibility of what these First Nations Indigenous kids can bring to the economy of Canada and to the overall well-being of our country. This is what I'm here for. I mean, hockey, I played NHL for 9 years. I played professionally for 20, and it was great, but it was another life. It was a life that, yeah, I'm proud of. You know, not many people get to do it, but I think if I look back on everything I've done, this will be the thing that I want to be remembered for. I'm an Indigenous guy. My dad was a full-blooded Indigenous Algonquin who spoke his tongue until he was 8 years old. He made his way with a high school education to a very high level and did a lot of good things for his people. And I just want to try and continue that. And I think through the small platform that I did have and hopefully do have, that I can hopefully carry it forward to make a difference in Indigenous youth's lives in a very positive way.